You know what I mean? Because it's very important. Soul contracts are real. Like you can have a soul contract with people too. Like soul contract, you can be. There's people I know for a fact that I have interacted with in past lives. You know, past versions of myself, and when you come into contact with these people, you know it because it just clicks immediately. You just like it's not. As soon as you start talking, you just feel it. Like, man, it feels like I knew this person before. That's a soul contract. You have known that person before because you live many lives. Your soul is eternal. You know, your soul doesn't die. It just, again, back to my other video, energy doesn't die. It just transforms. So there's soul contracts that you have with certain people in your life, and you know it as soon as you start talking to them. As soon as you meet them, you're like, whoa, like you have a conversation, you realize like, yo, I feel like I've known this person before, or I feel like I've known this person all my life, or I feel like we must have been friends or lovers in the past life or something like that, because it just feels, you can feel it in your core. So especially with those relationships, you have to make sure you honor them, because that's a soul contract at the end of the day. That person was put into your life for a specific reason, and they keep reoccurring in your lives for a specific reason. You know, if you believe that your soul's internal and energy is infinite, then that means that there's infinite versions of yourselves living simultaneously at one time. So, you know, if you want to go into that there's multiple dimensions that this world is made up of, then you will understand and realize that there's multiple versions of yourself, and you can be any version of yourself that you can think of in your mind, because that's reality. Like your mind creates your reality. You create your reality off of what you think and how you feel and how you speak. So that's why you have to be real careful with the words that you say and the things that you think. And the key to that is controlling your emotions. Once you get control of your emotions, then you can control your reality, because your emotions controls your reality. That's the key. Once you can control your emotions and get that in order, and then get your thoughts in order after that, then the world is yours. After that, it's easy. It's like you can do anything. You can manifest anything, and you can be whatever you want to be. All you would have to do is just think about it, ask for it, and then line up yourself within that energy in order to receive it. So again, for me, I wanted to make music and be a producer when I was younger, and have my own business. And so it took me a while to figure it out, but once I was like, you know what, I'm really about to go for it, then things just started happening. You know, I got my LLC, and I did everything myself too. I didn't go to school. I don't have no musical degree or anything like that. I literally figured it all out on my own, just going on YouTube and downloading the information into my brain and using it and figuring it out as I went. And it took me, you know, I was doing the music stuff for like 10 years before I even started my business. Excuse me. But by the time I did go get my LLC and all that stuff, I already pretty much knew how to do the music. And then once I started the LLC, I had to figure out how to start the business, what everything you need to do that incorporated in that. And then from there, it was, okay, now how am I going to build this business to be what I want it to be? And then from there, it was just figuring that out, you know. And then I started a YouTube channel, you know, and then I, again, did all that myself, figured it all out, built it up. Now I'm fully monetized on YouTube, and I'm doing a whole bunch of different things now. I'm doing music. I got 2 YouTube channels. I stream. So I stream, I do gaming, you know what I'm saying? And like I just said, I just monetized. So, you know, I'll be getting money off of that. You know, I got money coming in from the music, so it's like you can do whatever you want to do, really, if you put your mind to it. You just have to believe. Like my first video that I made on my Chosen 1, 2, 3 channel, you got to believe. You really have to believe in yourself, and you can do whatever you want. Don't put limitations on what you want to do. And again, that it goes back to that soul contract. And whatever you told yourself you wanted to do, because we all told ourselves something we wanted to do when we were younger, and then we kind of brushed it off to the side because we didn't believe, like, I don't know if I really could do that, or whatever the case may be. But it's always lingering in the back of your mind, like whatever you really wanted to do, and it's something you really wanted to do. I'm not talking about the stuff that we all do just to maintain our everyday life existence. You know what I mean? Like I got my business, but I still do Uber and Lyft and to make money to support my everyday life stuff. But outside of that, there's something that you wanted to do that you just let go of because you didn't fully believe that you could achieve it, or because you're distracted with your everyday life stuff and you're making excuses as to why you can't make it happen. But I'm here to tell you, you can make it happen if you want to. And all it takes is just really lining up with it. You just take the small steps at the beginning to go towards whatever goal you had, and then the universe is going to help you. As soon as you show the universe that you really meant what you were saying, again, the soul contract, as soon as you really show that you really meant that, it's going to help you. You just have to show that you really want what you're saying that you want. And once you show it, then it's going to give you more help and guidance to get closer towards that goal. So again, my advice to anybody is, when it comes to the things you say, the things you think, and the way you feel about yourself, that you have to make sure that when you make you have to make sure that the soul contract that you have with yourself, you abide by that. Don't break it for anything, because if you do, then you're just going to be living in a place of stagnant inconsistencies and unhappiness. You know, even if you do end up, let's say your thing is you worked and you have a job and you're happy with the job. Like, yeah, the job pays your bills and you got health insurance and all this other stuff. But deep down in your core, you don't feel fulfilled, because it's like, there's something else that I really wanted to do that I never really went for. And that's what I'm talking about. Because we've all done it. I've had plenty of jobs to where, yeah, the job was great and there was nothing wrong with working the job. Cool, yeah, it was going to have me, or have my situation being sustained, but it wasn't fulfilling me on the inside. It wasn't touching my heart. It wasn't giving me what I really needed to fulfill me and my life purpose. So again, I'm not poo-pooing on anybody who has a job or anything like that. I work Uber and Lyft on my times that I don't have my kids, and you know, that's what I do as far as, and then I get money from doing this. But outside of that, you just have to really go for what you want to go for in life, and really remain positive with your soul contract. The minute you break it is the minute that you're going to lose yourself. So those are my words of wisdom, and that's a universal law. Soul contracts are real. Abide by them. Whatever you say, however you think, however you feel about yourself, you will be. It will show up. So those are my words of wisdom. I'm out of here, y'all. Until the next one.